Greetings, Earthlings. Today, Dakota is making an appearance. She made an appearance behind the cameras last time. And so today, I thought it would only be proper to introduce her for herself, as she is. A beautiful little pretty twat. Aren't she? She loves my makeup and getting up on the table when she's not meant to, when I'm doing it. Aren't you, puss? So this is Dakota. So, greetings from Dakota and I. Today, doing a video on, I was asked to do a smoky eye look. Again, today, as always, ripping Dirty Mayhem drum and bass, as you can see. If you like drum and bass or any sort of like that sort of music, get on over to their channel. They do live sets every day. Pretty much sometimes hourly. It's great, you know, if you're a kitchen raver, more like me, that's the one you want to do. Right, so I have a Facebook page, Makeup Mojo, and I post makeup looks on there every Thursday. And this Thursday I did a black smoky eye look, and one of my friends asked me to do a tutorial on that. Hence today's video. So that's what we're going to be attempting to do. Please do mind the noise in the background, because that would be my boyfriend being incredibly quiet. As you can hear. Right, so I bought this palette absolutely ages ago. It's Revlon Reloaded. So I've prepped my eyebrows. Well, I've done my eyebrows. Prep my eyelids, base face, because that's how I like to do my makeup. And I am basically going to go in with the white. So when I said smoky eye, it was basically white, silver and black.
Sorry.
Thank you, darling. Thank you very much.
Sorry.
Men. Knows men are doing this. You just wanted your 5 minutes of fame, didn't you? No, thank you. Right, carry on. White. That's what I'm going to go in with first. I'm going to have this little flat brush here, which I cannot get the staining out of. It drives me mad. I don't know if you guys are the same. Can't get the stain out of the brushes. Anyway. So I'm going to go over the white. So I have a mirror to the side here. So when I start looking over to the side, although I do try and get it central, but it's really hard. I'm just going to go in. This white is pretty good. I'm going to go in there and don't be shy about it. Like that. Back in my front room. There's lots. I live near a little aerodrome, and there's loads of planes going around today. So you very well may hear a plane or two. You know, those little chuggy ones. Not like, I mean, I do live right next door to Gatwick, but you don't really hear those planes. But the little chuggy ones go overhead quite often. So how I tend to do this, like I go in with the white, then I'm going to go in with the silver, and then into black, because I find that having that grey transition just seems to make it flow better, rather than just putting like white on then black. You've got to mix it. You've got to put the colour in between. The mixing colour for me is silver, because I like to make my outer bit shiny. This is matte, but it's going to go shiny. So, and the good thing is about this, you can just throw it on there. I don't ever really use this palette. White is the only sort of colour that I've actually used on it. And I like to take it up a little bit. Just like that. I have got 2 ring lights on today. I'm trying to get the light in as good as possible, because the sun is doing what it likes to do best where I am, and go in and out from the clouds, so we don't get consistent light, which is really helpful, isn't it? So, there we are. Gone in with the white. One looks higher than the other, but that's okay, because I will be going over it again and again and again, I imagine. Right, so the white is on. This is a unique duo palette that I've got. It's blue and silver. I did used to do unique years ago, many moons ago. This silver is really great. So I'm just going to get a different brush. And I'm going to get the silver. Don't be shy. Don't be shy with it. It's only makeup. And then I'm going to put that all on there. And I like to press it on because I find you get like a dark, like the darkest sort of shade possible. And I'll show you what I'll do with the white in a minute. So we're just going to press that silver on. Did you have a lovely weekend? Have you had a lovely weekend? We have been so unwell, ridiculously unwell this week. Not just me, the kids, the boyfriend. Oh, life. It wasn't COVID, but I don't know what it is. I think it's having small children, and they just love to bring you home little gifts from school, and that's what that was. And oh my, was it a beautiful little gift. Never felt so unwell in my life. I literally thought I was dying. I had a temperature of over 38, and I had meningitis once. It's the last time that I remember ever feeling so bloody unwell. Right, so as you can see, I'm hoping you can see, that the silver is now on next to the white. We're not messing around here, we're just going in. Ka-ching. Right, so now we've got our white and our silver, we probably will go back to those. I bet this is scorching hot. Num, 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 num. Right, now to go in with the black. Now, what I have got here is a palette that I bought on trusty Amazon. It is Pretty All Set. You Can Be is what it says at the bottom. And there is a really good black in there at the bottom here. This is the one I'm going to go in with, but also going to go in with my trusty palette. I'm going to use 3 shades of black. This Midnight palette, my Skull palette, my trusty favourite go-to palette. Going to be using this Midnight colour. Not sure if you can see it very well, but it's got the shimmer to it, which is because obviously this silver is shimmery. I'm going to add highlight to the white to make that shimmery, and it'll blend in beautifully by the end of it after I look like a train wreck first. And I'm also going to use the black out of this palette, the white and the black. So here comes the fun bit where we all get freaked out and wonder if it's going to work out. If it doesn't, it's fine, because we can take it off and try it again. Yeah, so we've had this damn bug with temperatures, and now we're at the back end of it now, thank goodness, and we're just like full of cold, which is always fun, but it is that time of year, isn't it, people? So, you know, haven't been ill all year, so you've got to take it. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with a round brush, and I'm going to get some of the black from the Revlon palette, and I am going to go in there. Oh my life, that came out a bit more than I expected it. Right, and take it up there, like that. That is where I'm going to take it, like that. I'm just going to press it on, because I need to figure out how far out I'm going to go with this first. And I was not expecting it to come out that dark. And then I'm going to do the same on this one. And I'm basically just going to like set the foundations for it. And then we're going to work off that. We're going to give a guide to where we sort of want it. And then we're going to work from that. So I need to come over a little bit more on this side. I feel a bit like Cruella de Vil right now. Cruella de Vil. Yes. So basically, here we are. This is how we're going to start. We're going to bring that over a little bit like that. Like that. Right. Because that was intense. I was not expecting it to come out that dark. Right. So, on to the next colour. So we've got that nice black. We've got another really nice black that goes on really well, that other gold palette. What I'm going to do is... Where's that brush? One that you use the silver on. Right, then I'm going to get this midnight shimmery midnight colour. Oh my goodness, I put my finger in blue. Lovely. The shimmery midnight one. And I'm going to go back in with this brush that I did the silver with because it's shimmery. And I'm basically going to go over that. Because this is in a black. And it's going to go all over it. All over what I've just done. To make it shimmery. Because that's a matte black. So I'm just going to press it on all over that. So it makes it all shimmery. I'm hoping you can see. Right. Then I'm going to get my trusty little brush. Fluffy brush. Which I cannot get the staining of the black out from when I did this Thursday. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to gently blend. The black is the scariest part of this because you think, oh my goodness, once it's on, that's it. It's ruined. It's not. It's all just a case of blending and keeping the shape the same is what I struggle with. So I'm just blending that out just gently. Probably looks like I'm not doing very much. You also can't seem to see the silver in the mirror, so, or in the camera. So please let me know in the comments below if you can. Now what I like to do is I like to drag that across the top like that. That's it. You see? Oh, what I might do is just open the curtains in the end so you can see, like, I don't know if you can see, there's no visible lines here. It's all blended in really nicely because I've used that shimmer black. So I can't really do it in the mirror. The mirror won't go up any higher. So that's that. And I'm going to do the same on this side here. And I'm going to blend that one in further. Sorry, I always seem to move over. I don't mean to. So we're just going to blend it in. Nice and gently. And I do love a shimmer. I'm not too keen on mattes. I don't know why. I'm just not. I think that, like, you just can't go wrong with a nice little shimmer, you know? And everything always seems to blend better with a shimmer, I find, as well. there are some mattes that I do use, but I always seem to add, saying that, I always seem to add a little shimmer in if I can somewhere. Right, so blending that along into there. Now, sorry, I keep moving. So we're almost halfway there, to be quite honest. It's nearly finished already. It's really not as hard as it looks, and I just do not know where to look still. I haven't figured this out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit more Midnight on, and I'm going to get, so the shimmery black that we just had, and then I'm going to put a couple of dabs on that on the brush as well. And then we're going to really darken it up in the corners and the outer edges so that it really gets dark there, because we want that bit really dark in the outer bits, and then drag that across a little bit into that, just so it blends like so. Then we're going to go back back and do the little dot, same on this one, and we're going to darken this one up as well. And I'm just dabbing at the moment. Just want to make that the outer corners as dark as possible. Trying to get this camera angle right so you can see what I'm doing. And I have those really funky haunted house earrings in today. Yeah, so carrying on. Moving swiftly on. I'm going to drag that over a little bit. Right. So there we are. There's that. Now, I'm going to go back in on the silver. Actually, no, I need to bring that over a little bit more. Let me get that. I'm going to bring that over here a little bit. Because I find layering is the best way to do it. What I'm going to do is, once I've done it, I think I'll open the curtain so you can actually fully see, rather than me using these lights, because natural light always seems to be the best way to go. So yeah, look, so far so good looking my end. I don't know whatever it looks like yours, but it looks alright mine. So I'm gonna get a little bit of silver and a little bit of that matte, the shimmery night colour from the other palette, and then I'm going to bring that in and try and make like sort of like a darker grey colour, because the trick is to blend the colours together. See, it's all coming together now. So I've mixed up the black shimmer that I was using on here with the silver from my little unique palette, Duro palette. And that's made a really nice dark silver like grey colour. And that looks really good. And I've got a horrible nose, I'm so sorry. So that's looking good. I'm just going to rub that off a little bit and get a bit more of that dark midnight up here. Just to darken that bit up a bit. Up in there. That's it. Now, what I'm going to do is Trying to keep it all the same on both eyes is probably the most hardest part about doing a shimmery eye look. So that's that. Yeah. Anyway, we can clean that up at the end. It's not a problem. So, going back to black. Gonna get this dark black here, the matte black. This one. Gonna get a couple of dabs in this. So this is strong. This is strong black. And somehow I've got yellow there. How did I get yellow there? Who knows? Right. I'm just going to darken up that corner. Because you want it as dark as possible. And then into as light as possible. So I'm just going to darken that up. That bit there. See what I mean? See what I mean? And I'm just going to do the same this side. Just darken it up a little touch. And this is the thing, what I mean about layering. I'm just layering it on, building it up like you would most things. Just building it up. Bring it over a little bit as well. Right. Just that. Not finished. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back in with the white because I need to make that stand out a little bit more. Now that everything else is on, it's important to get that boosted because that works in on. Oh, that'll be my front door showing up. Three, two, one. We're back in the room. Sorry about that. Postman likes to sound as if he's going to take my door off. He always does that. Even when I ask him not to, he does that. Freaks me out. Does anybody else's postman want to give them a heart attack? Or is it just mine? Because he laughed at me when I said to him, why are you banging my door so hard? And he was like, what's the matter? I was like, you're giving me a heart attack every time. Please stop it. He thought it was bloody hilarious. I did not. Right. So, I'm just going to blend that in now with that. Blend it over. There is another cat entered the room. Just in case the table jogs in a minute. That would be why. We're nearly finished here anyway. Right. So that is that. So, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in with silver to brighten that back up. And then we're going to bring it down. Please, Ebony, please don't. Right, so the silver, just going to bring that in. Dab that on around there. Silver, silver, silver. And dab that on around there. So can you see what I'm doing? It's so difficult to do this in the mirror. The professionals make this look so easy. And it's not. They got it down to a T. I have not. Right, that is pretty much the smoky eye. Now what I like to do, as always, is bring those colours down. So I'm going to get the shimmery midnight colour that we use to make it shimmery in the first place. The dark shimmer. And I'm going to run that along the lower lid. Like that. Into the middle. Just taking all the earth off. With that little rounded brush. So as you can see, yes. So I've just brought that down. Make sure that it all like joins up like that. Like that. And then I'm going to just use the silver and I'm going to jog that along the bottom of the line there into the white. I think it's safe to say I'm not going anywhere. So that's that. So opened up the bottom. If you really wanted to, you could just blend those two in a little bit. So they're not so, you know, heavy. So that's that done. That is pretty much the smoky eye done. So what I'm going to do now is I've got these beautiful, massive, huge new lashes. New lashes. They are gorgeous. I'm going to get them ready. I shall put them on and that will be our look completed. Also, remember to brush off any excess that may have fallen onto your face. I'm quite lucky in this respect that I don't actually have any today. So I'm going to just oil up my lashes. She says oil up. I'm going to glue up my lashes. And I like to put a lot of glue on so they stay. And I don't know what you guys have planned for the rest of the day. I have to go shopping because it's Monday and I have a zoo full of children to feed. And so actually I will be going somewhere looking fabulous. Tesco's. Right, so while they're waiting to do, I'm going to get, I should have done this before, why didn't I? What did I do? No, apparently I don't have my eyelash colours. Oh, that's because they're there. There we are. I was so prepared for this day. I'm just going to give those a little cramp. Oh, there we are. That worked out really well. And just going to put a little bit of black on the eyelashes. I keep stabbing myself in the eye with these at the minute. I think I go in too rough with it. Let me just grab that. Oh, dearie me. Whew. Right. On the eyelash. And that's that done. Now I did find the other day when I did the lower lashes, they didn't really show up very well. Like you couldn't see them very well. And these, well, all the big lashes on top actually. And those lashes are massive. I think they cost me like £4. Bargain. Absolute bargain. Right, so that's that. Also, while I'm waiting, I'm just going to put a little bit of blush on. I don't have any on. So, I'm just going to add a little bit there. Just to pinken me up a little bit. That's that. What are you doing today? I had my spinal surgeon appointment and I don't need to have more surgery. So that's good. So thank the Lords for that because I could not go through that again. That being said, I think these are ready. So So we have had good news today. What's your good news today? Tell me some good news. Give me some of your good news. Yeah, this one first. Right, okay, so here we go again. Last time we tried to do this on camera, it went horrifically wrong. Start with. I don't know why. It just wouldn't stick last time. Kept pinging off. I think it's because I hadn't left it long enough to stick. Do you know what I mean? I find it important to get that right in the corner of the lash line, or else you end up having to put eyeliner on. But to be fair, I think that's it. I think I did it. Or maybe I need to bring it over a little bit more. Or maybe I just don't know what I'm talking about. Either way, these lashes are incredible. Absolutely beautiful. I much prefer using like fake lashes to having my eyelashes done. I remember having my eyelashes done, then when I took them off, it was like being naked. It was that bad. And there was like no eyelashes left. They were so short after. You couldn't put mascara on or anything on them because there was just nothing to put it onto. And yes, I always use my fingers when I'm doing this because it just seems to work better for me, although it probably doesn't look like that to you guys, but it does to me. So there we are. That is the look. I'm going to attempt opening the curtains. Woo! So there is the smoky eye look. Let's turn that off. I hope you can see. Where's the thing? Let's turn that off. Right. Oh my life. What's going on? Trying to turn the light off, it won't turn off. I don't even know what I'm doing with my own ring light. Right, so that is the look. The look is done. That is my smoky eye tutorial, and I cannot get you any better lighting than that. So if you have a specific look you would like me to try and do, or you know, the next thing I'm going to be trying to do is bringing you the next in the Folklore Tales series that I'm running. So on that note, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoy the eye look. I hope it will give you the confidence to try it yourself, because now you've seen how easy it is. And I hope that you come back and view the next video, which will hopefully be ready by the weekend, which will be the upside down man who's buried upside down. So stay blessed, less stressed, trust the process, and I will see you next time.